How Charli D'Amelio went from TikTok dances to big business. Imagine this. You're 15 years old filming a dance in your bedroom. You hit post. You go to sleep. By the time you wake up, you've gained 100,000 followers. That was Charli D'Amelio's reality. And it was just the beginning. But here's what most people don't understand. Charli didn't just ride a wave of TikTok fame. She built an empire on it. From social media phenom to boardroom powerhouse, she's quietly transformed clout into cash, followers into Fortune 500 partnerships, and dance routines into a full-blown business model. This is not a story about a viral moment. It's about how a teenager turned 15 seconds of fame into one of the most calculated, powerful, and profitable brand expansions of Gen Z's era. Let's break down how Charli D'Amelio went from TikTok dances to big business, the overnight explosion. It started with a simple dance. The Renegade, to be specific. A routine that spread like wildfire across TikTok in late 2019. While most users were just trying to keep up, Charli made it look effortless. And suddenly millions were watching her every move. But here's the twist. Unlike influencers who chased virality, Charli became the algorithm. Her timing, her expressions, her editing, all of it struck gold at the exact right moment. Within weeks, she had millions of followers. Within months, she was the most followed creator on TikTok. But fame that comes fast? It usually fades faster. Charli knew that. So instead of letting the internet decide her fate, she made a choice to run her brand like a business. The brand built on being normal. While other influencers leaned into luxury, drama, or exaggerated personas, Charli's biggest weapon was relatability. She was just a high schooler in sweatpants, dancing in her kitchen with LED lights in the background. No million-dollar sets, no edits, no script. And that authenticity became a goldmine. Brands took notice, not because she was flashy, but because she was familiar. She made followers feel like friends. That's influence. But here's the business genius. She didn't chase every endorsement. She and her team, including her family, filtered deals through a long-term lens. Would this strengthen her brand? Would it grow trust? Would it last beyond the TikTok trend cycle? This wasn't an influencer. It was a strategist in sneakers, family as infrastructure. Here's the part of the story that separates Charli from other viral creators. She didn't do it alone. The D'Amelio family became a unit. Her sister Dixie launched her own music career. Her parents, Mark and Heidi, pivoted into social media themselves, not just as stage parents, but as strategic partners. The family became a brand in itself. From launching a Hulu reality series to co-founding business ventures, the D'Amelios built an entire ecosystem where each member supported the others, professionally and financially. The key here? They scaled smart. Instead of blowing up and burning out, they created multiple revenue streams: fashion, music, television, skincare, and now tech investments. This is what happens when your household becomes the business. The D'Amelio brand deal strategy. We're talking Dunkin', Prada, Morphe, Hollister. But these weren't random cash grabs. Charli's partnerships are almost always rooted in synergy. She didn't just promote Dunkin'. She got her own drink on the menu. That's not a brand deal, that's product placement at scale. With Morphe, she launched her own sub-brand, Morphe 2, aimed directly at Gen Z minimalists. With each deal, Charli didn't just co-sign a brand, she helped shape it. This level of integration means higher stakes but way bigger rewards. She's not just collecting checks, she's building equity. That's the move from influencer to investor. Her pivot to entrepreneurship. Charli didn't stop at endorsements. In 2021, she co-founded Social Tourist, a fashion line with Hollister designed by teens for teens. It sold out almost immediately. Then came D'Amelio Footwear, a family-led business that merges style, affordability, and the massive fan base they've cultivated. She's also dipped into tech investments, with the family reportedly backing early-stage startups in wellness and creator tools. It's a clear shift from being the face of someone else's campaign to owning the product pipeline. She's no longer just content in the feed. She's controlling what gets built outside of it. Controlling the narrative. Charli has had to navigate backlash, cancel culture, and constant internet scrutiny, all before turning 20. The criticism? Constant. But her response? Calculated. She doesn't fight the internet, she filters it. From mental health breaks to controlled press appearances, her team has been strategic in how she stays visible without being too accessible. When controversy hits, whether it's criticism over a dinner reaction or a public misstep, the D'Amelio machine moves fast to clarify, regroup, and reframe. It's not perfection, it's management. And that kind of PR control is rare for someone her age. That alone shows she's not just thinking about going viral. She's thinking about staying valuable, turning fame into a foundation. Charli's influence has also become a platform for change. She's spoken openly about mental health, anxiety, and cyberbullying, issues most influencers avoid because they risk brand deals. But for her, that honesty is the brand. She's partnered with organizations to raise awareness, support teens, and even push social platforms to do more to protect young users. This isn't just good PR, it's real advocacy. And it shows she understands the power she has isn't just to sell, but to shape. That's how brands become movements. A media empire in the making. Let's connect the dots. Reality TV, merch lines, licensing deals, co-ownership and startups. Charli is no longer that TikTok girl. She's quietly becoming a media mogul. Think about it. Her content doesn't just live on TikTok anymore. She's extended to YouTube, Hulu, podcast platforms, live events, and now even acting opportunities. She's not betting on one platform. She's building across them. Her next move might be film, or tech, or something no one sees coming. The power of timing and market awareness. Charli's rise wasn't just about luck. It was perfect timing paired with instinctive market awareness. She entered TikTok at the exact moment the platform was blowing up, but before it was saturated. Most creators were still experimenting, unsure if this was the next Vine or just a passing trend. Charli? She committed early. Daily uploads, consistent content, and a style that fit TikTok's DNA. Fast, fun, unpolished, and emotional. And while others were still reposting trends, Charli was helping create them. Her timing was surgical. Redefining what celebrity means today. Charli didn't just build a career, she helped redefine what it means to be a celebrity in the digital age. In the past, fame meant movie premieres, red carpets, and exclusive access. Charli flipped that script. She became the most recognizable Gen Z face without a Hollywood machine behind her. No auditions, no record label, no acting roles. Just her phone, and her authenticity. That kind of democratized fame challenged the industry. Suddenly, networks and brands had to pay attention to influencers who could generate more engagement from a bedroom dance than a Super Bowl ad. So next time someone says, Charli D'Amelio just got lucky, send them this video. Because what started as a dance turned into a decade-defining blueprint for turning attention into assets, and fame into forever. If this breakdown changed how you see Charli, drop a like and hit that subscribe button. We're digging deep into how creators are rewriting the rules of business. Tell us in the comments, which move do you think was her smartest so far? Let's talk strategy, success, and building something real, one post at a time.